about judgmentalism for a minute. David Kinnaman and Gabe Lyons conducted a study on people who had turned away from the Christian faith and the church. The number one reason given was due to encountering people who were judgmental. We all know the type. People are prideful, act morally superior, find fault with everybody else. Judgmental people lack compassion and understanding and grace toward other people's screw-ups. The judgmental seem more interested in condemning people than helping people. If you've encountered this spirit, you have every right to be repulsed by it. It's a terrible thing to experience. Even more tragic is to find it among those who claim to be followers of Jesus. We all have a desire to receive grace, that incredible commodity that sees us for who we really are, not just our mistakes or failures and flaws. That dispenser of forgiveness, that spirit that restores those who have fallen. So amazing that we sing songs about this amazing grace, that powerful force unleashed on this planet by Jesus himself. So it can be incredibly devastating to discover that sometimes the last place it's found is with Jesus' people. Why does this happen? Well, it's simple. Some people are not being very Jesus-y, because Jesus went out of his way to tell those who followed him, whatever you do, don't judge people. And if you don't think he went out of his way to make this patently clear, let me give you some of his words from his famed Sermon on the Mount. He said, "Do not judge others, and you will not be judged, for you will be treated as you treat others. The standard you use in judging is the standard by which you will be judged. And why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you've got a log in your own? How can you think of saying to your friend, 'Let me help you get rid of that speck in your eye,' when you can't see past the log in your own eye? Hypocrite. First, get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye." Jesus said, do not judge, period. That's God's job, not ours. Now, to be fair, sometimes when people say, don't judge me, it's code for, don't you dare say anything that I do is wrong or bad in any way. That's not what being judgmental is about. Real judgmentalism is about the practice of personal condemnation. The judgmental person that Jesus is talking about is someone who is a fault finder, who is negative and destructive toward other people. And when you encounter judgmentalism, remember, it's not reflective of Jesus or the life he calls us to live. The real spirit of Jesus is truth, to be sure, but coupled with grace. Christians are nothing but a colossal collection of moral foul-ups. We have sins of pride and greed and pornography and self-righteousness and lying and stealing and adultery and insensitivity to others. But through the power of Christ, there is hope for all of us. We want to expose these areas in our life, not deny them or rationalize them away. Not in a way that condemns, but in a way that transforms. We want to discover them, go to God for forgiveness, and become increasingly changed people. It's messy, but it's beautiful.